Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Mary Jo Ola. In just a few days, students will begin returning for the fall semester, and as News 3 reporter Dave Delosier tells us, giving them a campus to return to was not easy. A 26-year-old woman is dead after an officer-involved shooting. I'm live on the scene with the details. The search for Caden Powell has come to an end, and what an ending it was. We showed up to this news conference at 11, not knowing what to expect, and we left with this picture of Caden Powell taken shortly after he was discovered. A new law that could change how your school is graded is already undergoing some big changes, even before it hit the assembly floor. 14 homes suffering damage in last Friday's major apartment fire. When temperatures are this low, the salt really is ineffective. It doesn't work. So the sand is being added to help with the traction. We're gonna walk this way. Just look at this one roof in particular. For the most part, you can still see the framework there, the shingles, the siding. It's still pretty much intact, and you can really just imagine the force of that tornado. While this toy carrot passes the standard test, it fails Wisberg's suggested at-home test of an empty toilet paper roll, meaning it's still a danger to kids under 3. They're getting ready for Heavy Bombers weekend, and this is a time when you can really reach out and touch a piece of history here. And something that they're also doing is offering rides on this ex-military aircraft like this B-17. Charlotte is number 7 on the list, while Mary Jo hasn't been ranked for a few years. That's all right.
That is all right. You know, it's been a while since Charlotte has even been on a list.
At least you're still on the list.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm ecstatic whenever I meet another Mary Jo, which has been 2 times. All right, just like practice, right, Steve? Okay. Oh! And then I can run, right?
Throw the bat.
I'm still in?
Oh. Put the bat down. Now keep running. There you go.
That's pretty neat.
Do you have to tip?
I don't know.
When it delivers something, do you put the $5 bill or the whatever right down there?
Maybe not, because he's in beta testing, so he's like interning. You don't always get paid as an intern, right? The high-speed chase started in South Beloit and weaved in and out of the Illinois and Wisconsin border.
There he is. There he is. Take the video. You got the video out? Take the video, dude. Get out.
It's
get
on.
out. Don't get out.
No,
don't you dare get out. Look at him.
This is cell phone video of the pursuit, who police say was led by murder suspect Terrence Doty, driving a car that belonged to one of the murder victims. It was taken by a viewer who was monitoring police scanners with his cousin.
We were just sitting there on the side and we could see him coming. He had almost lost control, actually coming around the corner, and went by us about 100 miles an hour, I'd say.
6 law enforcement agencies were involved in the chase. Beloit police deployed stop sticks, deflating the tires on the stolen car. Doty lost control and crashed into this tree off Wisconsin Highway 81.
We know he tried jumping the neighbor's ditch through the at the driveway, and he sheared off the pine tree, and then he went through the fence, and then he hit our tree.
Doty resisted arrest, and a highway patrol officer says he had to be tased to get out of the car. Rockford Police Lieutenant Pat Hoy explains what happened next.
He was taken into custody by 2 Illinois State Troopers and a Winnebago County Sheriff's Detective Sergeant. He's been transported to a local hospital for treatment. The Rockford Police Department have a warrant for Mr. Doty for murder. We also have a warrant for domestic battery on him.
Doty is suspected of murdering Tanya Bargman of Monticello, Illinois, at a rest stop in Paw Paw, Illinois. He is also connected to the murder of Todd Hansmeyer, whose body was discovered at a Rockford call center. After a national alert was issued for his arrest, Doty was spotted multiple times in northern Illinois.
We had information that he was familiar with or stayed in the Rockton area and did some recreational activities there. So I think most people, like when you're scared and feeling alone, you go back to home and where you're feeling comfortable.
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
At the memory unit in St. Mary's Care Center in Madison, everyone has a Grandpa Dave.
Just a wonderful thing.
Well, good.
His name is David O'Day. That's his daughter, Colleen Potter. Only the thing is, he doesn't remember her.
He spent many years taking care of me, and I'll spend however many years I need taking care of him.
Having severe Alzheimer's means there are days O'Day has trouble waking up or is very quiet.
Are you handsome?
Yes, I am.
This is not one of those days.
It's really nice that he still has his personality.
A former radio man who served in World War II, O'Day also played the organ, the recorder, and sang in the church choir with his wife, Dorothy.
Yep. With him, music was the last thing to go. I mean, He remembered music for a long, long time.
But at 94 years old, music is back in his life.
And you tell me if it's too loud, okay?
The iPod is from the Wisconsin Music and Memory Initiative, part of a national program where nursing home staff personalize playlists for people diagnosed with Alzheimer's or related dementia. The music doesn't treat the disease, but it can do this.
Possible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams, and life gets more exciting with each passing day.
His daughter lights up.
He had completely forgotten music, although it was the last thing he forgot. Now all of a sudden, he's remembering again, and that's giving him happiness.
That is all a daughter could ever want. The reason why patients react the way they do to the Music and Memory program can be found here at the University of Wisconsin in Eau Claire. Dr. Dale Taylor, professor emeritus and a leader in music and brain research, speaks about the topic at conferences around the world.
It's not magic, it's very scientific.
He says music is the only stimulus known to activate the entire human brain.
It can access connections that have been made that haven't been used for a while. And if a part is damaged, the brain has the ability to reroute through making new connections through undamaged parts of itself.
The video he shared with us shows in real time how one person's brain reacts to music. Red is high activation, blue is low.
When that's happening, those neural connections, which we call neuroplasticity or brain plasticity, and that's just the process of making those connections, and that happens throughout life. And even for a person with dementia, in the undamaged parts of their brain, it's still capable of making new connections.
If you need more convincing, Taylor says he was in college when a car accident put him in a coma. He suffered severe brain damage.
But I made a full recovery, and I wanted to know why. And now I understand part of that was because I was a music major and the music was stimulating my brain.
There is no cure for Alzheimer's disease. Potter will continue to visit her father and remind him of who she is. But the music helps.
And really it doesn't matter if he remembers or doesn't remember as long as he's happy.
Don't you know that it's worth
In Madison, Mary Jo Ola, WISC News 3.
to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart.
Everybody's talked about it for years and years and years.
Barbara Fisher's lived near East Rodimer Road in Janesville since the 60s. For years, she and others have heard the story of 8-year-old Georgia Jean Weckler.
May 1st of 1947, Georgia Jean Weckler was reported missing. I believe it was about 1:30 p.m. She was last seen getting mail at the end of her driveway in rural Fort Atkinson.
My husband went to school with her for a short time, and so did his sister. And so they kind of knew the family. And so everybody's been haunted with that story forever and ever and ever.
Fisher says as the years passed, the memory of Weckler faded. Until this year, on July 30th, a man told Janesville Police and Rock County Sheriff's Office that he had information on a missing person case from 1947. Investigators say they were told that person's remains are possibly located off the East Rodimer and Wright Road intersection. Then their canine unit detected human remains. But the years of built-up ground, trees, and roots aren't making it easy for investigators.
The woods have been here forever, so who knows? Somebody did something.